What is going on? What's going on, everybody? Shout out to you guys. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday. I was hopeful. Bet Joe's wiping them damn chips off his lips. I wish I had no willpower. I truly do. I wish I had no fucking willpower and I was eating some damn chips. I have not eaten the chips. I have not drinking the soda, and then I've not smoked the cigarette. Today is day number 5. But shout out to you guys, and I don't know why I've got to refresh this to be able to see this. Lest we never forget, I've got the bag, the clip to the chip bag. It's been up here for a long time, actually. All right, so what's going on? I was hopeful that today would be the day that I would get this fucking big job done, but it's not. It was very productive, way more productive than it was yesterday. That's for damn sure. But tomorrow we should be done. Maybe we'll be done. We're doing like extra shit, and I mean, I've got no problem doing the extra shit, but man, folks, it was ladder gang day today. Joe was up on that 32-foot ladder, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you ain't never been up on no 32-foot ladder, it's definitely something. If you're not a roofer or if you don't get up on ladders, yo, it is fucking scary. You're high enough that you could die if you fall. You've got shit in your hands, paint buckets and brushes and hammers and wasps. Oh my God, the wasps. They live high up in the air. John, shout out to you for the 8 months right there. Andre Roy, what's going on? Shout out to you as well. But anyways, I was up on this ladder today. So we're painting and we're caulking and we're scraping old paint and we're doing all this other shit. So anyways, they got this half moon window. And the bottom of the window is all rotted the fuck out. The trim is all rotted out. So I could almost literally just pull this shit out by hand. And I was like, this really wasn't, I don't think we were really supposed to be doing all of this. But I'm not going to leave it undone. And that's on the house. That's on the house. So tomorrow we'll figure out fixing that and finishing up. And hopefully we'll get done tomorrow. There was one major blunder today. I'm not going to really speak on that. I did have, I'll just save it. We'll save it. It went well. It went well today. And nobody got hurt. That's always a plus. So there's that. Master Sergeant, what's going on with you? Shout out to you guys. If you got a chance to see today's video, I enjoyed filming that video. Like, I enjoyed the whole idea of that video, and there's so much more that I want to be able to do with that video if you guys got a chance to see it. That was the video I was telling you guys about where I don't say one word. Don't say one word. There were some people, being some negative Nancy's saying that it was a lazy video. It was actually a pretty ingenious video. Some people didn't like. I don't care. I enjoyed filming it. I hated editing that video. I fucking hated editing that video. I've been working on that thing for days. But today it was do or die. We had to get that video up. And I kind of dropped the ball when I filmed it. I should have done a bunch of fight scenes with it. But if that video reaches 50,000 likes, we're going to do not only fight scenes, we're going to do a one-man band riot video. So there's that. Got to lay a shout out to you. Hold the Beretta. What's going on? I gave up soda, but that DP sound. DP? Oh, Dr. Pepper. My mind was in the gutter. I was like, what? The DP? Yeah, the Dr. Pepper. My wife told me today, she was like, you can drink one soda every once in a while. I was going to drink it on the Bobo. But if you guys got a chance to check out today's video, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a super short video. Wasn't about, trying to drag it out or nothing like that. It was good. Maybe Hollywood will realize what they've been missing. Me. than fucking acting skills. Dank says you portrayed Beyonce too casual. I'm an actor. Okay, I'm an actor. I'm in the actor guild. I mean, I'm good. I'm good. When you've got it, you've got it. And it just comes naturally. Okay, you want me to play Beyonce? Boom, turn it on just like that. Lights out. Folks, that shit was so fucking original, though. That whole concept, the video game, choose your player, different type of prisoners that you're going to run across in prison. So fucking original. I did steal that from somebody else, but they were on TikTok. It wasn't a prison video. It was Haha Davis. He was doing baseball player, video game, choose your players. And I was like, oh my God, this is golden. What if I did this but did it better? I mean, Haha Davis isn't even that fucking funny if you ask me. Sometimes I'd be stealing his jokes. So yeah. There's that. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I was super tired prior to the Bobo. Like, before I was starting it, I was looking at all these empty Dr. Pepper cans, these DP cans, and I was just thinking to myself, man, life was so much better when I was in piss poor condition. But now I'm conditioning. Now I'm trying to get right. Haven't started working out or jogging yet, but that's soon to come. And I ain't even gonna mention it. I'm just gonna slowly start throwing the wife beater on every once in a while, and something. Billy Bob, does the wife like the Tesla? Oh, yeah. I'm going to be driving that joint tonight. I got me a little dinner date. Go see Connor and his girl tonight. We do like this Wednesday thing, and that's a pretty cool thing. I'm fucking dragging ass. I am going to get me a couple of drinks tonight. We're going back to a place that we've been to one other time, and They only have tapas there, right? Like small portions or small dishes. And so you order like a bunch of little tapas, which is like a piece of a meal or some shit like that. And then they also have all the craft beer, and I fucking hate that shit. I'm not a yuppie. But fuck it, it was a good time the last time, and it's gonna be a good time this time. And I think the last time we went there, I had quit smoking then too. So ironically enough, Maya says, I saw Haha Davis do that, and he isn't that funny. Haha Davis is pretty funny. No disrespect to that guy. His prison shit's fucking hilarious. The baseball thing, it wasn't that funny, but that's where I did get the idea from. I was like, oh my God, this is pretty good. I'm about to snatch this like a fucking weave and make this prison related. And there's a million different videos that I can do just like that where I don't even have to say a word. We could do the prison guards. We could do the different forms of Beyoncés. We could do the contractors, what I really wanted to do. Hear me out. I'm just swaying back and forth, and I got fucking baby powder all over my face. The Fire Pow Pow contractor. The Brian #1. Remember I told you guys I needed an HVAC for a prop in a video? That's what it was. That's what it was. Curvin says, what is up with Rabbit? Oh my God, I forgot to tell you guys. I worked with Rabbit today, as a matter of fact. Yeah. So that's what's up with Rabbit. Yeah, worked with them today. John Scully, what's going on with your brother? Shout out to you. Jersey, shout out to you as well. Master Sergeant says, you can come build cattle fences with me. That will get you in shape quick. It certainly sounds like it. We've actually got some fence work to do at the property that we're working on. We did like 3 posts, but the crazy thing is the whole fucking fence needs it. So there's that. Nibby, what's going on with you? Andrea, what's going on with you? Shout out to you for being on. Shout out to everybody up in here. Hope you guys have had an awesome Wednesday. We was working. We was working all fucking day. I got paint all over me. All over me. I'm just going to be so glad to get this job done. Painting sucks. It really does, especially when you're up on a fucking ladder painting. And there's no room for error. No room for error at all. Mitch Madden, what's going on with you? Pocket Sink, what's going on with you? That's your main forte, the fencing and decks? I've never built a deck, but I feel like I could do it. But I built some stairs one time. All right, so while we just kick the bobo for a little bit, folks, if you're looking for a great gift idea to send to me, I'm looking for a ladder rack from a truck. I also need some brand new 35 by 1250 by 17-inch tires. I need those like today. I've got so little tread on my tire, and I'm kidding. I don't need you to get these. But I do have so little tread on my tires that literally my tires are now starting to crack. I know I'm going to be driving down the road, knock on wood. I know I'm going to be driving down the road and I'm going to blow one of them 35 by 1250 fucking tires. And that bitch is going to hit a nollie flip down the interstate. So I need to go ahead and get those suckers replaced right now. So what have I been looking at? I'm looking at 32-foot aluminum ladders. I'd like to buy one of those. This one says ladder in great shape. I would beg to differ. Doesn't look too bad. But that's what I'm looking for right there. And I'm also looking at these ladder racks right here. I think that these would be very nice. Very nice. So that's what I've been looking at. There's not a whole hell of... Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So crazy thing about it. I was talking to a guy I know today who has put people to work. He is a Class A contractor, and he's put a couple of people to work. He's a painter. Class A contractor, and he's a painter. So I was talking to him today. He pulled up when I was loading up, getting ready to leave out of here, and he was like, hey, what's going on? I was like, oh, shit, Darnell, what's going on? Man, I ain't seen you in a minute. Yo, this dude just lined up a $250,000 painting job. See, that's the type of shit you can do when you're a Class A contractor. You can do unlimited work. The man got a $250,000 contract. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? You painting a Navy ship? He's like, nah, I'm painting a whole fucking building. So he shows me this picture on his phone. And, you know, it ain't no skyscraper or nothing like that, but you're talking probably like a 8 or 10 story fucking building. He's painting the outside of it, not the inside, the outside for $250,000. I was like, yo, how are you going to do that? You're going to need like some JLG boom lifts. You're going to need the little fucking window washer things that go down the side of the building. You're going to need a lot of shit. But really, that's not that expensive. You got a $250,000. You're about to make $100,000 just in profit. So he was telling me, he was like, yeah, man, I'm trying to sub this bitch out. I don't even want to do the work. I was like, man, that is a boss motherfucking move right there. You sub it out to somebody who drops a boom lift on somebody and kills somebody, and then you're responsible for it. If I got me a $250,000 job, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there with my hard hat on like fucking Fire Marshal Bill. What did Jim Carrey play on Mad TV? Fire Marshal. Was it Fire Marshal Bill? Was it Fire? Was it? Let's get a real throwback real quick. Was it even Mad TV or was it something else? Fire Marshal. It was Fire Marshal Bill. God damn, Joe. You should have been a fucking rapper. Joe's going to be at that bitch every day like this. This is going to be Joe on that $250,000 contract. Roll it! I haven't seen this in forever.
One hell of a fire. Man, I can't tell if those are his lungs or beef jerky.
Whoa, that wasn't funny.
We've lost him.
Time of death, 4:16 p.m. Nurse, call the coroner.
Don't touch that dial, Mary Tyler Moritz. It's a zombie! Not quite, son, but I do appreciate the heat.
Oh, boy. This is going to be Joe.
Fire Marshal Bill Burns, and no...
This would be Joe out there on the $250,000 job. Got to be there. Didn't he just play Joe Biden? That shit was fucking hilarious. I thought Jim Carrey was completely gone, like off the fucking deep end about all sorts of, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. It's about motherfucking time. Joe will be out that bitch tomorrow. Just got one of my permits approved. And it's a Monday. We don't got time for no motherfucking Monday. You know who the motherfucker I am? I'm fucking Fire Marshal Bill in this bitch. Okay, Monday sounds great. Thank you very much. Bingo. Yeah, he played Joe Biden. That shit was fucking hilarious. No problem, boss. I like that. Cool. We got the electrical permit, which means that my building permit should be good to go. Which it is good to go. I'm so fucking dehydrated. It was a little bit warmer today. It was like 70, high 70s. And I didn't bring enough drinks, nor did I bring gum today. On day number 5, it was the real struggle. No gum. I'm literally, trying to bide my time. It's not even like I'm nicking. I'm not nicking at all, right? For the cigarettes. I'm just fucking bored. And what really sucks is like, there's so many things that I'm familiar with when it comes to smoking. For example, if I'm just standing here doing nothing, I'm smoking a cigarette. If I'm driving, I'm smoking a cigarette. If I'm on the phone, I am smoking. So and then there'll be like certain times when I'll think about it. I'll be like, damn, I would normally be smoking a cigarette right now. Well, let me go get me a big old mouthful of sunflower seeds. Singularity, what's going on with you? I want that Blind Fury. I don't know if we can really play the Blind Fury on here. I'll be watching Blind Fury. Don't think that I don't, though. Don't think that I don't. We can go to, look, I can prove it to you. All we got to do is go to YouTube. All we got to do is go to YouTube, and on my motherfucking front page, what pops up? This is how you know what Joe be watching. Bing. The greatest song ever, that Morgan Wallen's Cover Me Up. Oh, God, that shit hits you all in the feels. But there's the Blind Fury right there. I smoke ice, ice, baby. What?
No matter what it is, because Detroit has that one pass that even if I don't like shit, I'll just...
Look at all this shit you can donate to. We've got the Blind Fury Cash App. We've got the P.O. Box. We've got the TikTok. We've got the Facebook. We've got a lot of shit. Can he even see? Can he see it all? All right.
Start the beat back over.
Okay, hold on.
Start the beat back over.
This dude is nasty, though.
This is gonna be some fun, alright? This is what you call white
It's all for
music.
fun.
It's all for fun.
He's got a beer in his hand.
DJ Lavender. Turn that shit up. Shake that shit up, cuz. Right. Here it goes. Ready, Troy? Alright, stop. Roll a bowl and listen. Take all the shit out of the kitchen. Something got a hold of me tightly while everybody be sleeping nightly. Will I ever stop? Yo, I don't know. I've been up 3-4 days in a row. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Ran out of power and so I'm lighting up candles. Dance, cause I be on tweak every damn day of the motherfucking week. That's why I don't ever get no sleep. And I lost my bottom and my top front teeth.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know the shit deadly. And I already know what they tell me, but I don't care. You know it's not a problem. I just close the blind and I start to rolling my fucking bowl. But I'm smoking ice, baby.
Holy shit, that actually went pretty hard right there. He's got me ready to write something to Ice Ice Baby. All right, anyways, enough about all of that. That was for you, Singularity, if we were just really wanting to do that or not. I don't honestly know. There was that. What else is going on? What else is going on? Let's see what else we can get into today. Let's change it up a little bit. Let's change it up a little bit. Let's do a reaction. Whoa. What is that? Okay, before you start playing, I need to know. Oh, shit. They turned the comments off on this video. Folks, let's react. We're going to PCS. Not PC for real, but PCS. I have no idea what this is, but we're there.
To the Albuquerque Regional Correctional Center. Welcome to the Albuquerque Regional Correctional Center.
Albuquerque, huh?
This video provides an overview of the visitation rules and regulations.
Mm.
It is important for inmates and detainees to maintain close ties with
What does that meme? Like your girl had a kid and you've been locked up for 5 years and she just had the baby? Something along those lines? That's an ugly baby right there. I don't usually judge babies, but that's a very ugly baby. And I'm not necessarily sure that's your child, but
their families, their friends, and their community.
Are we using the same baby?
Adjust better to their confinement.
Oh, what are y'all eating? Hold on, hold. Why are y'all eating them oranges? We could be making some pruno. What's on the tray? Y'all can't hear it? Don't worry. Don't you worry.
Their families,
You're going to hear it now. You're going to hear it now.
their friends, and their community.
Why are we still seeing this fucking
Those who
baby?
do
All right, what we got?
adjust better to their confinement.
What we got? What the fuck is that right there? Oh, that's the cabbage and the carrots steamed. No flavor at all. You know what makes those better, though? I mean, they're really not that bad. Steamed cabbage and steamed carrots. Fuck, that's disgusting. With no flavor at all. Put you a chicken seasoning pouch on that money. Gosh almighty, you done made you some stir fry. Making it bigger doesn't make it. I turned the fucking volume up. Is it not playing? Is it not? Is it?
We will do everything possible to help inmates who are in full compliance with the facility's rules and
Is
regulations
it?
to meet with their
Can you hear it
families
now?
and friends. The facility will also ensure that detainees have access to their attorneys to adequately prepare for their court
Whoa.
cases. Facility's rules and regulations.
Oh,
to
we're
meet with
missing a
their
lot of
confinement.
shit. All right, back to the
We
tray.
will do everything possible to help inmates.
Bible study. You know that shit be jumping. It don't matter where you locked up at. Not only you got the Bible study, you got the prayer circle. Damn, all these soda cans. You got the prayer circle. You got the special prayer circle if a dude's got court the next day, or if a dude's going home, you hold an emergency prayer circle. Prayer circle. Prayer circle. Come on, we gotta say a few words. We got one going to court tomorrow. He's about to get shot down like a bird. Let him come back with some time. Hey, yo, you coming to church tonight? Fuck your church. You see how much time they just gave me? Run that shit.
Who are in full compliance with the facility.
Why are you so close to me, officer? And why are you looking so intently into my fucking eyes? Where is the PREA manual at this Albuquerque jail? I don't know why this reminds me of like a love song, like every rose has its thorn. Thorn is code for penis. Just like every night has its morn. Is that what they say? Morning?
Facilities, rules, and regulations to meet with
Oh
their
my God, the way he's smiling at me. Somebody get me a grievance ASAP. Yo, I'm killing this shit. I'm killing this shit with your little pouty lips right there. Looking like Beyonce in this bitch.
their family and friends. The facility will also ensure that
Okay, here's what I wanted to get to right here. I don't know if that's a detective right there, if you're snitching, or if that's your lawyer. Your lawyer looks like he's got diabetes. And if you got the diabetes, this guy might not live to trial. Like, he looks like he is in the worst fucking health ever. What's that meme that says if your lawyer wears pants like some Django's, your ass is going to prison? If your court-appointed lawyer looks like his blood pressure is Saturn over Venus, you might as well start telling. You might as well start telling something. Because shit ain't going to be looking good for you up in the courtroom. He ain't going to fight for you neither. He got to watch that blood pressure. You're not about to get worked up in no courtroom over you.
Detainees have access to their attorneys to adequately prepare for their court cases. The Regional Correctional Center has strict rules and regulations that visitors and detainees must follow. By following the rules of the facility...
Oh, shit. What is that? What is that? What is that? That's a peel and stick tattoo, right? That's not even legit. Is this bitch a guard for real? Like, what is going on here? That doesn't even look like a real tattoo. I can't take anything else serious about this video. Now I believe the whole fucking thing is staged. The whole fucking thing is staged. She's probably looking at blank pieces of paper. I'm not going to say anything political because I read something political about signing blank pieces of paper. I'm not going to say anything, but she's probably looking at blank pieces of paper right here. What is that? That looks like some after prison show fucking temporary tattoos right there is what that looks like.
Facility, inmates and detainees can maintain connections with their families.
Oh, that's funny what you're reading, huh? Yeah, so COVID hit hard. The dog died. We didn't get the stimulus check. Oh, fucking McGiggles in this bitch with your temporary after prison show merch.
Friends and community. Prevent contraband from entering our facility and ensure the safety.
Where the fuck you get that cup at? You ain't bringing that bitch up in here. Oh, that's for your client. That's for your client. He's a detective. He done brought you a motherfucking McFlurry. Isn't it crazy how certain people, they will ruin people's lives for a fucking McFlurry? I'll never forget this one kid that I was locked up with. I've told stories about him quite a bit. Young guy, he was locked up. He had like 20-something gun charges. Basically, him and some other people, they broke into a pawn shop. They stole a bunch of guns. And somehow they ended up getting caught. They got caught, so every gun that was stolen, that was a gun charge. And part of the story about him was he ended up fighting my cellmate. He shit on himself during that. But another part of the story is that he, began to cooperate. And like he would tell me, like he would ask me, hey, can you hold my commissary? I got to go to court. And I was like, okay, yeah, fine. So I for real thought he had to go to court. I think it was something along these lines. And like he comes back super late. And I'm like, yo, there ain't no motherfucking way. You coming back at 7 o'clock at night from court. And he's like, man, I got to smoke a cigarette today. I got to see my girl, and I ate Chick-fil-A. My co-defendants don't stand a fucking chance in that courtroom. Somebody's life is over based upon that McFlurry right there. Flip for a flurry. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Tell on the crew for a Klondike bar.
Visitors, as well as everyone who works and lives in the Regional Correctional Center.
Never trust a man locked up with a comb over.
Policies.
Hey, Kevin, very special shout out to you, brother. Thank you for all of the love and support. 2 years, man. It's been a long damn time. Navy Chick, shout out to you as well. Policies and procedures.
Connections to family and friends are made.
Bang. That's not your child. That's not your kid. That's your husband. That's his new wife. That's their baby, and you're locked up. That's got the
through
sting.
Frequent and regular visits. Inmates and detainees may call.
Look at these temporary tattoos she's got. One right there, one right. What in the fuck is that? That's a scorpion? Is that what that's supposed to be? She's motherfucking Ma in the block. She's running shit. See how she's sitting in her chair backwards? Yeah. And what happened to the other tattoo? Where the fuck did that one go? Where'd that one go? But the way she's sitting in that chair right there like it's a motherfucking motorcycle. Yeah, she's running shit.
Families and friends to discuss the visitation schedule, either by making a collect call from their housing unit or by purchasing
Oh,
a
wait, there's the other
PCS
girl.
prepaid phone card.
It's not
to
the same
commissary
chicks. They just
with
look
funds from
similar.
their inmate account. Families and friends may also sign up with PCS to receive prepaid collect calls to specific phone numbers.
Who the fuck is this? Is this the operator? Is that what that's supposed to be? They don't use no fucking operator. I don't know what this is supposed to represent right here.
These prepaid call accounts may be set up by calling PCS at 888-288-9879 or by visiting their website at www.pcsdailydial.com.
The Daily Dial.
Visitation schedule.
Run it.
For those in general population, visiting hours are 8 a.m.
Hold on. Go back a couple. Steve, back it up a couple. Right there.
General population.
Bang, what she got tattooed now? There's that tattoo. They got a lot of they must have got a fucking package deal on these things. She got one right there. I think that's supposed to represent some kind of like a knife mark. Maybe it's an AK-47, not really sure. Are they playing goddamn Go Fish? Nothing goes harder in penitentiary than that.
Visiting hours are 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. 4 days a week, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. General population inmates and detainees are allowed 2 one-hour visits each week. Inmates and detainees are limited to 1 visit per day. For those in segregation units, visiting hours are 8
She
a.m.
bad.
to 3:30 p.m. on Friday only. Segregated inmates and detainees are limited to a single 1-hour visit each week.
I wonder what you did to get in
New intakes
segregation.
and detainees housed in booking are not permitted visitation until properly classified. This process takes
Look at this motherfucking weird son of a bitch. He looks like a guard. I got a feeling it's all
up to
guards
48
playing
hours while
prisoners
the
in this
detainee
video.
is assigned to a housing unit. Inmates and detainees in the medical unit are not allowed visits while they are housed in the medical area. Individuals admitted to a community hospital are also not
He got the Rona. You faking like a motherfucker.
allowed visits. Attorneys must contact our facility to coordinate visits with their clients. We will do our best to ensure that visits are conducted in a private area during regular visiting hours. All visits must sign in by 2:30 p.m. to be processed for visitation. Visits are always 1 hour in length and may not be split into shorter visits.
Yep, okay.
All social visits are non-contact. Sufficient space
Oh,
will
God,
be
just
provided for
that
detained-
close. That close. I don't know why they keep showing this fucking baby. Like,
visiting. Inmate and detainee procedures. During the booking and intake process, detainees will be asked to fill out a
ooh, look at that goddamn safety pin right there. Boy, that brings back a lot of memories.
temporary visitation form. Each person listed on the form will be given a visitation
You know how fucking hard it is to write with one of those damn things? You know how degrading it is to have to write with one of those things? It's like a fucking flexible crayon. Like, you feel like you're back in elementary school, except you could get, you could get killed there. I don't think that could really happen to you in elementary school. But, yeah, brings back a lot of memories right there.
questionnaire, statement of understanding, and the facility's visitation rules of conduct. Once verified, the names on the temporary visitation form will be placed on the detainee.
Who the fuck painted that picture on your wall? So this is the classification lady. This is the bitch that controls your fate. You know, one thing to probably not go into her office and say is that you're having thoughts of harming yourself, that you've got enemies. Or if you do, you might want to mention that. But definitely don't mention, like, who the fuck painted that shit on your wall? What the fuck is that supposed to be? Is that a portal to somewhere? Your child painted that? Is your child retarded? Oh, shit, I'm going to segregation? No, wait, what I meant was, it was a legitimate question. That looks like a portal to a 5th dimension somewhere. You sure they're not retarded?
Detainees' permanent visitation list. Detainees will
You
be
look a
allowed
little
a maximum
retarded.
of 5 adult visitors on the approved list and will be allowed to request changes.
Oh, God, my back hurts.
Visitation procedures. No more than 3 adults are allowed to visit a single detainee at any time.
Everybody's bringing fucking babies. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know, it's interesting, too, because in Virginia, I don't think you can bring babies. I don't think you can bring visitors they have to be like over a certain age, I think. If I can remember correctly. I don't know. I don't know, Big Studs. We just be pushing the envelope. We just be pushing it. That's why I said it twice to really reiterate the fact. I thought this shit said Roma.
Prior written approval is required for any exceptions. All visitors must enter through the facility's main entrance and successfully pass through a metal detector and drug
So let me find out you putting the baby through the metal detector.
detection device. Visitors will sign in and provide a valid picture ID at the reception desk.
Is it just me or does everybody in this shit look like they belong on Wrong Turn? I don't necessarily know. Like, everybody kind of looks very homely. Is that retarded? Probably is the better word. But, like, why does everybody just look so Wrong Turn-ish? Like,
First-time visitors
Is it just
must
me?
complete an application. Before their second visit, an electronic background check will be completed.
or this shit looks
Based
like
on
it
the-
was, or this shit looks like it was filmed in the 90s. That's probably where I'm at.
Background check, visitors who pose a safety and security risk will be ineligible to enter our facility and will
yeah.
be notified before their next scheduled visit.
Mm.
All personal property brought to the facility must remain inside the visitor's vehicle.
I thought that was bullet holes right there. I don't know what.
Hats, coats, handbags, gloves, belts, keys, or other personal items not approved by the front officer must be placed in a locker inside the front lobby. Visitors will be issued a key to
Like, who's she going to see? Her son? Maybe her pen pal? I just really wonder who she. We're probably going to see who she's going to see.
the locker. All visitors are subject to a search. This search may be conducted at the discretion of the warden, deputy warden, chief of security,
Danner,
or
shout
shift
out to you.
commander, if they think someone poses a safety and/or security threat by possibly introducing contraband into the facility. Visitors, all children will be allowed 2 diapers, 1 plastic bottle, 2 baby wipes, and 1 blanket. Infant carriers, strollers, and diaper bags are not allowed inside the visiting areas. Visitors under the age of 18 must be accompanied by a parent or legal guardian. Minor children may never be left unattended in the facility reception area. Special and extended visits must have prior approval and conform to all other visitation regulations.
I wonder if you can get conjugals
Changes
there.
in location or accommodations of the visit will be at the discretion of the warden.
You look like a cop.
Food or drinks are never allowed beyond the front lobby, except for 1 plastic baby bottle for visitors with infant children. There is a strict dress code for visitors. Shorts, dresses, skirts 3 inches above the knee, open-toe sandals, sleeveless shirts or blouses, tops exposing the midriff area, or spandex clothing are not allowed. Clothing cannot be sexually provocative or promote drug use or gang activity.
Is this what they're going for with sexually provocative? Is this? When I saw the toes, the open toes, I thought it was a prostitute. They're absolutely, stereotyping this chick right here. She's laughing at her. But, yeah, I guess whatever you're wearing right there just ain't going to fly. You know dudes got foot fetishes. You got to cover them shits up. Cover them motherfucking corns and bunions the fuck up. Them Paul Bunions. Cover them shits up. Ain't nobody trying to see that.
Tobacco products and cell phones are also prohibited. Out of respect for others, loud disruptive behavior is also not allowed. Rule violations.
Not once have they mentioned PREA in this, the Prison Rape Elimination Act, which makes me think that this video is just so fucking old that didn't even exist during this time.
If you or the person you are visiting fail to follow the rules and regulations of this facility, you will
they
be subject to
arguing.
disciplinary charges.
They
and in
argue.
some
Oh,
cases,
you go into the
criminal
hole.
prosecution.
You go into the hole. You just found out your man's out there with Jody number 10. It can happen to the ladies too. Your man can find Jody, Arius.
Visitors violating any rule may have
Oh,
their
you
visitation
laughing.
privileges revoked.
You laughing. That shit was so
Visitors
fake.
and/or detainees
I knew it was fake when I saw them fucking tattoos again. Right there. There they are. They're right goddamn there.
privileges revoked. Visitors and/or detainees attempting to introduce contraband,
Hey,
including
Deborah, what's going
drugs,
on?
weapons, tobacco.
Oh, shit. Mom trying to smuggle the pack. Oh, and everybody caught on to this. Mom about to get tased up in this bitch.
Cell phones, or
That's
other
not gonna
items
fly.
are subject
That's
to
not
arrest
gonna fly.
and prosecution
Hey,
for
hey,
violation
another
of
fake
state and/or
tattoo.
federal laws. Inmate and detainee penalties for rule violations may include loss of visitation privileges, a verbal warning, loss of other privileges, restitution, segregation, and/or loss of good time.
Man, that's a lot of penalties right there.
Safety initiatives.
Here we
The
go.
well-being and safety of visitors, inmates, detainees, and the facility staff.
You were doing your job just way too hard. Okay? You're literally pacing the visitation room. Okay? There's nothing that can be passed here. They can't even touch. There's like a force field between these folks.
Is our number one priority. This is why we aggressively pursue.
I mean, this was back in the 90s. You're making like $9.75 an hour. Like, you were taking that $9.75 an hour way too literally.
Action against anyone introducing or attempting to introduce contraband that threatens good order.
$9.75 an hour. Back in the 90s, that was probably pretty decent.
And the security of our facility. Our policies, procedures, and rules have been put in place to guard against the introduction of contraband.
I was wondering
or
why they were
behaviors that
there
might
in the first
facilitate
place.
Escape or bring harm to anyone. Contraband that helps an inmate or detainee escape puts the community at risk.
It does.
Contraband like money, drugs, tobacco, cell phones, and weapons also leads to altercations and puts staff and detainees in danger.
Yeah, because dudes will kill for a cigarette.
Introduction of contraband to our
Shakedown.
facility, we routinely search detainees.
Where'd he get a
living
Rolex
quarters,
from?
And specific areas.
Dude,
of
the box is
facility.
fucking empty.
We routinely use dogs to sniff for drugs and use a drug detection device at our facility's front entrance.
Them
To
dogs don't
ensure
care
everyone's
neither.
safety,
The dogs don't care. They will have fucking footprints all over your mat, your pillow. Crazy.
detainees are also searched before and after each visit. The visiting room is also searched before and after each visit. We ask visitors, staff, inmates, and
Oh,
detainees
God,
to
Mom
help
goes
with
hard.
RCC's safety mission by using the TIPS program.
We
If
failed.
you see anyone attempting to introduce contraband, call the TIPS hotline at 888.
Give us a call and receive a reward of up to $2,500. Folks, I could buy a goddamn four-wheeler with that.
267-6920. This helps control contraband, which ultimately makes RCC
She's ready to
a
call.
safer place.
She's ready to call. She's ready to call so she can get some mustache removal shit and some alcohol pads to get rid of them dumbass fake tattoos all over her goddamn body.
And ensures a healthy environment for everyone.
Are you reading Dungeons and Dragons? Dragon Summit. You're not reading that for real. I don't pick you for a Dungeons and Dragons type of gal.
Your information leads to the arrest and conviction of anyone trying to introduce contraband into our facility. You could receive an award of up to $2,500.
That is tempting right there.
By following RCC's policies and procedures and the TIPS hotline number,
God, look at that tattoo. That is so fucking fake.
you not only ensure the safety of detainees and correctional staff, but also your own safety, your family's safety, and our community's safety. If you have any questions regarding this program, please ask a corrections staff member for assistance.
Okay, now I know why the comments are turned off on this video. 2009. Quite the old video. They probably ought to update that. I wonder what her nickname in prison is. It's probably the Swerpian. The Swerpian Queen. The Swerpian summons her. She's like some fucking Raid Shadow Legends thing. Oh, God, that was so fucking boring. I apologize. Hopefully we at least tried to make it some kind of entertaining right there. And... Moving on. Moving on. Wow. All right, let's go have some fun. Let's have some fun, for God's sakes. It is Why Not Wednesday. Okay, over here on the old Craigslist. What is this? 44W woman for man looking for stud. Beggars can't be choosy, bitch. What you got going on? Beautiful 44-year-old. We looking for a female stud. Have to what? 44 woman for male looking for stud. I'm confused by this. Beautiful 44-year-old. We're looking for a female stud. I don't understand what you're talking about. Have to be good looking. Send pic, I'll send back. What if you send your pic and they're like, nah, you're not good enough? Decent effort, but no, it's not going to work. Bored and just want to hang out. That's some fake shit. Guy looking for chubby guy. There you go. Oh, that's some fake shit too. Can't sleep. Tree? What? Oh. I was sitting here trying to figure out what the fuck this shit was talking about, right? I'm a very laid back AA male. What does AA male mean? Like A plus? 26 years old. Looking for a female to chill with. Bored and can't sleep. This was posted 16 hours ago. Just moved here and don't know anyone. Have tree if interested. Oh my God. Sometimes they say the devil's lettuce is the way to certain folks' hearts. Young guy needed. What? Looking for a young guy who likes to be taken out for dinner, bar, drinks, and spoiled at the mall. I'm handsome, in shape, and fun. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not missing no meals. And, I like to get spoiled at the mall. What do I got to do for that? Okay, cool. Still for 7.
Go check your Patreon mail to add stress to your life, lol.
What? Check the Patreon mail to add stress to your life. I will definitely do that, Deborah. Shout out to you. All right. Oh, yeah, but getting back to this ad. Says, young guy. Oh, I'm not young, though. Fuck. African-American male. I was thinking like Alcohol's Anonymous, but thank you. AA. That's absolutely correct. I'm not young. God damn it. I missed the mark here. Looking for a young guy who likes to be taken out for dinner. I will be your show pony. I mean, whatever. Like, hey, look. Yeah, I'm with Mark. Who gives a fuck? See what he just bought me at the mall? I'm not young, though. Son of a bitch. Sunday. You were at my house on Sunday. How was the cop? What the fuck? Yo, this shit sounds like that movie Get Out. You were at my house on Sunday. How was the cup of coffee that I made you? How the fuck was this a misconnection if they was at yo crib? I'm very intrigued by this. Yeah, that'll be it. I want to respond to this and be like, yo, how was it a misconnection if they was at your house? I'm just so interested. Deer Park. I saw you at Deer Park this morning. We smiled at each other a few times, and then I parked about 4 spaces from you. Oh, my God. He went and he got in his van. He got closer to your car. He got the chloroform on the rag, and he missed that connection. You stayed parked for about 5 minutes and drove off once you saw me staring at you. You didn't even want to get out of your fucking car. I would love to meet up. Shoot me a message and let me know what's up. I'm a young white guy. Thanks. Huh. How about that? Interesting shit. Anybody going to Alaska? Here's an interesting one under the ride shares. The title of this says, I'm your female driver. Why does that matter? Man, woman. I'm a 30-year-old female. If you need a ride anytime between 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. Monday through Friday or Saturday or Sunday from 8 to 5, send me a text message. Huh. I don't know what that means. Well, this is good. They're trying to... it's not all that great. A lot of people are trying to become their own Uber. That's all it is. A lot of people trying to become their own Uber. Ride to work and top you off. What? That's pretty interesting. All right, there is nothing going on with that shit. I know I saved something. I think I've got a story that I want to share with you guys. I do. I ran across this. I think Nibby actually posted this on the After Prison Show fan page. I found a little interest in this. Let's run with this story, folks. An Oklahoma jail guard tortured prisoners by playing Baby Shark on repeat. DA, District Attorney. Man, that's fucking harsh right there. I fucking hate that song. And I mean, you know, it's like, why? Why the fuck would they do that? I mean, there's... Anyway, I guess we should just read the story and see what's going on. Forcing inmates to listen to a children's song, Baby Shark, on repeat is cruel and inhuman punishment. I'm gonna say that's a little bit of a reach around. That's a little bit of a reach around right there. There's worse things that you could have done. You know? Because sometimes if the right guard's on, you know, they can turn that intercom on and they can put the radio on, you know, and let you listen to the radio. If prisoners don't get access to the radio or if they can't afford their own radio, some guards have, I've seen guards do that before. Never seen them play the Baby Shark, though. But I just don't see that as... But whatever, do some shit like that if you want to, and your ass is going to be facing a lawsuit. Prater has charged 2 former detention officers and their former supervisor on misdemeanor counts, according to a criminal complaint obtained by Heavy. I'm guessing that's what this publication is. The officer forced inmates to stand while handcuffed to the wall for hours. Okay, I can see that being the inhuman torture. The choice of the song was said to be a joke between the officers, the complaint reads. The criminal complaint does not identify the song by name, referring to it only as a children's song, but an Oklahoma County DA employee confirmed the song was Baby Shark in a phone call with Heavy. Yes, in fact, it was the Baby Shark. I don't think the song means as much as you being handcuffed to a fucking wall. Wow. What did the prisoners do, though? All right. Okay. They were charged. Miles and Butler were accused of repeatedly isolating inmates in the visitation room. The two officers took an inmate out of his assigned cell around 3:15 in the morning, put him in the attorney visitation room on the 8th floor. All furniture was removed from the room. They had the prisoner handcuffed to the wall at an angle that forced him to remain standing. The song Baby Shark was played on a continuous loop. Fuck with these cops if you want to. Fuck with these cops if you want to. That's what's wrong with the world these days. Fucking Baby Shark. The inmate was forced to stand for about an hour and a half. Oh, that's fucking severe right there. I feel so bad for him. 4 inmates who received the same treatment. The notes, there was evidence to suggest that at least 6 additional men may have been victimized. Okay, so you got some bad cops, and now there's a lawsuit going on about. This is a very long story, and it's just boring me to death. It truly is. I would rather read rideshare ads on Craigslist than continue with that bullshit. I don't feel sorry for these people in this story. Like, I don't. You were forced to be handcuffed for an hour and a half. Yeah, you're going to get paid for this, though. You know, the cat's out of the bag now. You got some dumbass cops that, you know, they should definitely not have been doing that. But you're going to get paid now. You're going to get you a deal. So there's that. Kevin says, what did you get for the surfboard? I didn't even put it up for sale yet. That shit's still sitting in the garage along with that mattress, unfortunately enough. I was very discouraged by all of that. Some people wanted to buy, God. Yes, Singularity. Did you really throw the headphones in Cody's face and make him cry? Oh my God. Have we reached the apex? Is that where we're at right now? Singularity. Where did you hear such a thing? Where did you hear such a thing like that? Oh my God. That's horrible. If I were to ever do anything like that, that would be a horrible thing. Very interesting, though. Very interesting. Where did you hear that, Singularity? Where did you hear that? I don't want to talk about anything else. I don't want to talk about anything else. I just want to talk about that. I'm actually tired. I actually know where you heard that without even knowing where you heard that. There's a story about that. There's a story about that. Singularity, I know where you heard that. Because there was only one person who was there during that incident, and it was Yanni Christo. Yanni motherfucking Christo. Yanni cried for help and would die for the day that I would give him some acknowledgement. The one little card that you thought that you had. It is true. I mean, I didn't throw the headphones at Cody. I think I threw them at like a wall or something. It was a bad day. It was years ago. It was years ago when this took place. Yanni was, it was back when Yanni was a part of After Prison Show prior to Yanni relapsing twice on drugs and me firing Yanni. And again, this was during the time when Big Dave was a part of After Prison Show. Bear with me where I'm going with this. Big Dave was a part of After Prison Show. We did a GoFundMe for him, raised like $1,500 in less than 24 hours. And gave all of the money to Big Dave right there in front of Yanni, and then they both relapsed on the same day, but didn't relapse together. But Yanni did offer some services to Big Dave. You remember that? Remember what you did there? Yeah, so I'll go ahead and tell you the story about the Cody situation. It was one of my, I don't know. I mean, it was a bad day for sure. So we were filming this video, how to fish in prison. We had made like a prison fish. This video never even saw the light of day, and I probably still got it on one of 1,000 hard drives. But don't you worry, Yanni. We're coming, buddy. We're coming. We're going to do what you want. We're going to do what you want. We're going to tell stories. We're going to tell some stories. So anyways, yeah. So we filmed this video, how to fish like a prisoner, or some shit like that. We made like a hook out of a paper clip, and we made the string for the fishing line out of a sheet. So we filmed this video, and I cannot remember what went wrong. Something went wrong. And it wasn't the fact that we didn't catch any fish, because we didn't catch any fish. And Yanni showed up, cocaine fucking kamikaze, out of his goddamn mind. It was like right around this time. You know, Yanni would just show up when he wanted to show up. Probably had just scored for Big Dave again. But anyways, something was wrong with the video. I can't remember what it was, and I was so pissed off about this. And I just snapped. I threw the headphones at the wall. I didn't throw them at Cody. I threw the headphones at the wall, and I threw the chair down the stairs from the third floor, like down the stairs. Fuck! I was mad at Cody for something. I can't remember what it was. And, yeah, Cody was upset about that situation. Yanni was there, eating this shit up. You know, you got to understand something about Yanni. That dude is a fucking snake. Like, just a slithery little fucking shit. And when I tell the full fucking Yanni goddamn story, when I do my documentary on Yanni Fire Pow Pow Cristo, when I do that, you know, it'll get some views. It'll get some views. And, you know, whatever. Like, I have but anyways, let's get back to, that's not even important. Let's get back to that situation with Cody. So, when that took place, yeah, it was definitely a moment of weakness that I had. Again, this was 2 years ago, or more. Shit, it probably was 3 years ago when this took place. Cody's been with me for a long time. Cody's not with me currently right this second. Like, I'm on the fence again. I just can't fucking fathom just certain things. I'm just very, I'm in a weird place where it's like, yo, I'm just in a really weird place. But back then, I've been a very, very fair person. As much shit as I might catch for, you know, shit canning people and one chance, one strike, and you're out, that type of shit. I've really been a very fair person, and especially in relation to Cody. But that was definitely a moment of weakness that I had right there. I was mad. I took it out on Cody. I didn't throw the fucking headphones at him. Threw the headphones at the wall. I smashed the headphones. They were just some cheap headphones. Threw the chair down the stairs. So yeah, that did take place. There was that. And you know, I mean, I could sit here and say, look, I work really hard. Like, I'm up all hours of the day and night trying to fucking, have these great ideas and trying to do the very best that I can. And I get it. Like, now we got a lot more hate and, that's fine. But, sometimes the content is, very subpar. I'm not trying to really be Steven Spielberg of the internet anymore. I'm really trying to be Jake Paul and just really be able to vlog Team 10. It's everyday bro type of shit. I like to vlog because what I really like to do, and believe it or not, I really like to work. Like, I really like to work. I like to get out there on 32-foot ladders and paint shit and fix shit and flip houses. Like, I really like to do shit. And I might not know how to do everything. I definitely don't. But I go out there and I try to do it. And I like to make videos at the same time doing that. But I have always, no matter what, I've always been a really hard worker. And I always put myself under an immense amount of stress. And I'm always trying to save the planet and the world. Save the Yannis in the big days. Two of the biggest fails of After Prison show collectively. And really... But anyways, enough about all of that. Singularity. That's all I can ever be, is honest. So anyways, from that time when that took place, that was a really ugly situation. And I've tried, and you know what? Let's be for real. Like, Yanni saw that. And Yanni put that out there. Oh, God, Joe. He fucking snapped on Cody. If y'all could see some of the fucking knockdown, goddamn drag out wars that me and Rabbit have gotten in, that soft ass Yanni fucking millennial man purse satchel fucking God, what's the other word? Metrosexual bullshit? It's for the fucking birds. We do men shit over here. Like, we getting real fucking fights and shit. We don't goddamn fucking, we don't fucking enema our assholes over here. Like, we on some real shit. But the shit that's going on, I don't know where I was going with all of that shit. Yo, Volvo driving, ODing in a Barnes & Noble parking lot piece of shit. Y'all probably never even knew what the Barnes & Noble parking lot background was for. But that's what it was. Oh, ass bleaching motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about. Hold the Beretta. Oh, God. You will never be me. You will never be me. You will never beat me. You will never beat me. You don't even know the shit that I be doing for real. Yeah, so, oh, God. But anyways, I'm going out to eat tonight. I'm going to have me a good night. So, as we wrap this up, ironically enough, I want to end this with a point. The Barnes & Noble parking lot, that's a real sore spot. I imagine it is. But today, as a matter of fact, I'm working with Rabbit. And mind you, some of the worst knockdown, drag-out wars have been between me and him. And, for example, there was something that took place not too long ago. I don't know if I ever put it out there or not, and I'm not going to put it out there. It doesn't matter. It was a very trivial thing, and I snapped. I mean, we was getting ready to fight in front of the whole fucking neighborhood, me and Rabbit was. This was so fucking crazy, like this whole situation. This was probably one of the worst times that we had ever, that it had ever gotten bad. And the shit that I was saying some horrible shit. And I'm not proud of that. But I share that with you because I get a little high strung, for sure. And today, something eerily similar would take place that was the root and the cause of what me and Rabbit argued for in the past. And it's not drug related at all. So I want to go ahead and address that. So this almost the exact same thing would happen again today. And do you know, I was just as cool as a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber, because what was snapping going to do about it for real? You know, I deal with a lot of shit. But I keep it moving. And I keep trying to do better. And one thing about it, that video today, that shit was gold. And I got some gold on the way as well. But I also got some vlogs because we out here working. And that's what it is. And the crazy thing about it is we're going to just keep doing what we can do and trying to do the very best that we can do. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go have me a good evening. And I hope that you guys will do the same. And I'm not perfect. I never try to be perfect. I would never claim to be perfect. And I do got a temper. And I can snap. Fuck. There was something that took place yesterday that I didn't even tell you guys about. But I didn't snap. And I wasn't an asshole about it. It's only business, Georgie. And some people can't handle that. So, folks, have a great evening. Thank you so much for taking the time. Never forget, Barnes & Noble, a good place to get books at. Probably not a good place to do dope at. And keep listening to that shit Yanni says. Keep listening. Because the truth be told, all he wants is the ad revenues and the views. Lest us never forget that. So, have a great evening. Thank you so much for taking the time to rock with the Bobo and rock with After Prison Show. And I will look forward to kicking it with you guys tomorrow. Got a vlog, Team 10, Jake Paul, Everyday Bro for Life tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to getting this job wrapped up so I can get back to filming some drama. What really happened between Yanni and Big Dave with that GoFundMe? Did Yanni cause Big Dave's relapse? Goodbye. Goodbye, George. Goodbye. Have a great evening. Spend some quality time with your loved ones. Goodbye.